Part 2 of yesterday's TikTok about how to protect your assets. Several people had asked me questions that I wanted to clarify. There are several online companies that can help you do a will or a trust, or even they do offer some other forms that you might need if you're doing some estate planning. LegalZoom is the company that I went through. They have a whole estate package, and you can even add on some phone calls with a lawyer that's from your state, with a phone call. So that may be something worth checking into. But the point I want to make today is one way to protect your assets is to make sure you have put in who your beneficiary is when you pass. Bank accounts, checking accounts, investments accounts, retirement accounts, all of those things should have a beneficiary. If you haven't looked at yours in a long time, you might want to do that. Make sure that the beneficiary that you put on it 20 years ago is still the beneficiary you want. Another thing that is at least worth checking out, in some states, you actually can add a clause to your deed, to your home deed that you own, transfer upon death. I live in the state of Georgia. We don't have that. So you would need to check with your state and to see if that is something legal, because that would be great. So start making a list of what your assets are. Who would you want to have those upon death, and what can you do to protect them and get them to the person that you want? It's always a good idea, I'm going to say every 5 years, is to check over all of that and make sure that, number one, it's a beneficiary is on there, and number two, that is the person that you want to have that particular thing. So you've got some homework for today. Start checking.